Yeah, we're on the trail of Jack the Ripper. I know a lot of this has changed, so obviously there's places that aren't there anymore, and we'll do our best to get the nearest location. This is one that I know is still there. It's Mitre Square. It looks nothing like what it used to, obviously because of all the new builds and everything. But this was one of the second one of the double murders before the last one, Mary Kelly. This is the last place that Catherine Eddowes was seen by the policeman doing his rounds. She was seen, she'd been released out of prison for being drunk and disordered. She was released in the early hours. And the last time she was seen was walking along this area towards Mitre Square with somebody, as they were described, wearing a deerstalker hat. Now, the police often did their nightly walk rounds to see if everything was okay, but for some reason that night the policeman didn't do his nightly walk around that area for some reason or other. Many years later that policeman left the police force for no reasons. People don't have no idea why he left. He wasn't sacked or whatever, and somehow he was quite well off after that. Now that's up to you to make out. But we're going to have a walk down here now, because the last time we were here, I did pick up quite a bit of EMF. So we'll see what we can get. A lot of this has changed now. There's a school here now, and it's quite a well built up now place. But Mitre Square is just here around this corner. So we're going to have a walk along there, see what we can do, then we're going to see, follow a route round, show you where the 10 Bells is. This is what Mitre Square.
Yeah.
They probably, and I apologise, because they do a lot of tours round, Jack the Ripper tours round here. It's just one of those things. We're going to go in, see what we get, because we're not going to be, probably won't be here for that long. It's now cold. It's obviously St James's Passage. Why they've had to change that, I don't know. But we'll have a wander around. We'll go and circle over from there. But I got quite a bit of the last time I came round here.
There's some benches over there and a bit of a garden. We could probably be away from the ripperologists and people that do this stuff all the time.
Yeah. So obviously there's nothing we can do there. This is obviously a popular place.
Yeah, have a look over there, you know, like back there there's a wall.
Yeah. This area here, on this grass, is where I was picking it up. So what
Let's go that way.
Is it stuff connected with the lights and stuff like that. But when I went up to the lamp that was over there, I got nothing. It didn't light up. I moved away from the lamp, it lit up. I'm going to put the deadcom on, see whether I can get a bit of...
So this is roughly the location where the, is it the second body, Andy, was found that night?
It was the second.
The second.
It was the second one. What they call the double murder. Obviously, he intended just to do one. But that night, obviously, the first one, he got spooked because it said he'd sent a letter saying he was going to cut one of their ears off. They went to the first murder on that night, and no, but he'd obviously been spooked, rushed. So obviously he had to get another one. Whoever it was obviously quite psychopathic, insane. Came here, obviously wandering through here, and that night brutally murdered her just over there with the school gates out, which we'll show you in a minute anyway, and they're finished. That night he did take her ears. He did cut one of her ears off. So that's how they knew it was the same person, because nobody else other than Aberline, the Sergeant Godley who was working with him, and the surgeon who was there as well, and shot. He got shot through. So I don't try some. Sure. Just try some here. You do get quite a lot of Jack the Ripper groups coming round here.
So this is Mitre Square, everybody. It's changed a lot in the last 100 and odd years, because when we first came around here 20 years ago, 15 years ago, it was still a cobbled square with a tunnel at either end, which Jack the Ripper would have actually run through. That's all gone now, and they've put this garden down and they've put brand new buildings up. So there's very little of it remains, but this is the exact spot. That's why we've got 2 Ripper groups as well here tonight. Yeah.
Catherine Edwards. Maybe you'd like to talk to her. You've got a lot of these little people obviously have an interest and having their own opinion. You get any idea of what happened up to the moment of his losing in life? Have you any ideas of who it was and the reasons why? You know, the other 4 ladies were killed. You know, it's been a mystery for hundreds of years, and still we're nowhere near finding out who it was. Or were we ever meant to find out who it was? You know, what was your connection? What was the reason why? You know, did you know that? Did you know the person? I've got a lot of respect for you. The way it happened was just horrendous, and I've not ever seen anything like it. We just want to keep your memory going. No gory reason why. We just want to keep your memory going. It's something that we'd like to maybe put some maybe for you, put some kind of closure on it.
I might have to move because I think they're... Oh, it's alright, they're going past. It's alright, they're going.
Near the gates.
No, oh yeah, do you want to? Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to go over there where people say the body was found. I don't think anything is going to be 100% certain.
It flashed here last time. Did it flash then?
It flashed here last time.
Did it? Yeah. But it's roughly the same spot though, isn't that far away, is it?
Yeah. But, to be honest with you, this place has changed so much over the years. I don't think anybody can...
It's changed in 15 years, because when we first started coming down here, there was a tunnel.
Yeah.
This was all cobbled, and there was a tunnel over there, because we walked through them tunnels and thought, oh my god, Jack the Ripper's actually been through these tunnels, and we're going through these tunnels.
And there was a couple of wooden benches, weren't there?
Yeah.
School.
So that's not changed, and the old building there is still the same. The church in the background is, I think, where she was last seen, isn't it, Andy, before she walked through here. We might just have to go over this side a little bit, keep away from this crowd that are doing the same thing. You might have to just come up here a bit.
Even if you want to show yourself.
Do you want to move up a bit, because we're picking up this guy in the background?
Showing yourself, or maybe even showing yourself as an arm.
Yeah, show yourself, Catherine, if you can, on here.
Something like that.
They're coming this way. Are they coming this way? No, they're going that way. I'm not quite sure which way they're going to go, to be honest. Yeah, they're coming back this way. Oh, well, I'll just film up and talk about a little bit about the history whilst we're... okay, yeah, so Catherine Eddowes, what happened with her? She'd already been arrested once for being drunk and disorderly, and then they let her out, and she was walking home. She ran into a man wearing a deer stalker and was talking to him, and then the next thing, she was found right here. Blood, you know, the usual thing that they got with the Ripper murders. Right here where this lawn is where her body was found. So Andy's going to do a little paranormal now and see if we can get some feedback if anything comes forward. Alright, Andy.
I believe you last time you did try and make some kind of contact. You know, maybe just let us say what your thoughts are. What your thoughts are about that time, what was going on for you, who you were, what your life was. You know, would ask people what people have written about you. Is that no idea. Idea. They have no idea. Yeah, you're right there. They probably had no idea what it was like for you at that time. Because I know this was probably one of the poorest areas in the whole of England, Britain, probably the whole of Europe. It wasn't a very
Notorious, weren't it?
extremely poor area. You know, and I think
There's actually nobody here now, so do you want to go to the location where you think the body was, where you picked up the last time we were here? Everyone's just suddenly cleared off. You get this here, you get like a whole group coming along, and then the next minute you've got it all to yourself.
it's changed. I mean, a lot of people say it's round this but we can never know.
No.
We'll never
Has the EMF meter flickered at all?
No, it's not. It's not even.
Catherine, who was the gentleman you were meeting that evening? Did you know his name? Can you give us any clue? What happened to you? There's plenty of police about tonight, isn't there? It's a shame there weren't as many that night.
Yeah, because supposedly she came in through.
There used to be a tunnel there, didn't
The
there?
last time she was seen was walking through
Yeah,
into here.
to here.
With a man in a deer stalker.
Yeah.
And he obviously didn't leave that way. He
But there was a
left
tunnel here, weren't there, on this
he
side?
left through what is that offices there.
Yeah.
Now the policeman should have been doing his rounds and should have been coming through that tunnel at the time he would have been leaving, but he didn't. And that is a mystery why that policeman didn't do his usual rounds.
And that's the same policeman
And
that got paid off in it and left the force early.
Yeah. So that's all we can say. I think what we'll do is we'll carry on through to
Yeah.
supposedly this is sort of what's left of where he made his exit from.
Yeah. Because the tunnel used to be here, didn't it? The old Victorian tunnel, you could go through it, but now they've removed it and it's brand new. All brand new now.
Oh, a lot of this just
Every time you come to London, there's a bit more Victorian, bit gone, and
right. Yeah.
a bit more new stuff built up, isn't
It
it?
has changed a lot, and you probably think, oh my God, there's enough of that. But
It's the area, exactly the area.
I mean, obviously, they knocked a lot of it down because it was basically slums. I mean, you can't imagine the squalor that these people lived in. You know, they literally rented rooms for a night. Now, these women obviously didn't have the money, so they had to go out and make money. They had no husband.
Tame police.
Tame police.
Police?
Tame police.
But it's saying police.
Police.
Why would I pick it up? Police. Maybe she's saying the police weren't thorough enough in doing investigating it.
Is that what you're trying to tell us?
It's funny how she's mentioned police though, isn't it?
Why someone started making contacts here?
Well, maybe she came this way.
Player.
Player. Maybe Jack the Ripper was a player.
Was he a player, or what they would call a player? Somebody big, somebody well known, somebody famous, big businessman, important man, lord, judge. You're doing really well. I'm really proud of you. You know, this is a story that you need to be telling us. You know, if we can do this would be amazing. You know, it would give you some sort of closure, the fact that you knew that the bloke that did what he did, so you and the four other ladies, as the man hasn't got away with it, you will have had, even though it's a long time after that.
That sounds as though she's saying weak police, and the guy was a big player.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe the guy was too big for the police to handle.
Yeah.
Which has always been assumed, hasn't it, by some people.
Don't know. Didn't know.
Didn't know.
You didn't know who he was. You didn't know who. So she might not have known.
Awake.
Awake. Way. Awake. Way.
Her bus.
Her boss. Her boss.
Boss, as in boss.
Boss. As in bus. Yeah. Anything else you want to tell us? There's a lot of people in there, and you don't want to be talking to other people who, shall we say, on a, well, a lot of these people don't take it serious, a lot of those other people don't take it seriously.
Let's go this way. Take us to the trough, you know, where they all used to wash? The trough that's in the movie, where the white church is. Let's head there, because the 10 Bells pub and everything is still there, so we need to see a little bit of that, don't we?
Let us know where.
Because if you've got her already, she's going to follow us to the place. They all used to meet at this trough and wash, like in the movie.
Yeah.
And the trough is still there, near the Whitechapel church.
Yeah.
So let's head that way and see a little bit of the original features
I mean,
of Whitechapel.
I do apologise for people watching if I get a bit out of my way, but things have changed.
Yeah, it's all been rebuilt.
Even from the last time we came.
There's an old pub coming up now, so let's see what the name of this one is, because they didn't just frequent the 10 Bells, there was a few pubs they went in.
Yeah.
And if any pubs around here are Victorian, they're likely to have been in them pubs.
I mean,
The 10 Bells is the famous one. Look at this, Sugar Baker's Court. Now, this would have been here back in the day.
yeah.
Sugar Baker's Court. Now, these are the kind of streets the girls would have gone up and down. These are the kind of streets that Jack the Ripper himself would have gone up and down. These are Victorian streets.
No, that could be electrical. So we're going the right way then. Obviously going the right way. She's giving me.
Mitre Street, well that's off Mitre Square, isn't it?
Oh my god. Is this one of your Trinity Bar? Is this one of your going the right way? You're definitely going the right way because she's
Okay, let her lead you then.
you
And maybe she'll lead you to the 10 Bells and that area where they all used to meet.
You're gonna leave me, is that you? Yeah.
Yeah, let her.
I'm glad. Good shivery thought.
Well, I think if she's around, you will. I mean, I feel a bit chilled down here, to be fair. It's very warm around there before.
I'm glad we came.
And any Victorian buildings, we'll stop and have a quick look at
Oh,
them.
have you gone? That's the Gherkin, isn't it?
Yeah, but look, there's a white Victorian building up corner here, so let's see what that is. Because that would have been here in the day as well. You've just got to find all the places that would have been here when they were here, and this is Victorian. So let's see what. Usually, there's a thing over the doors to say what it is, what it was. There's even an old lamp, Luke. I think there's an old lamp in the middle of the alley. So look and see. Well, look at this building. Right, I'm just going to turn it around while this car drives down because I don't want to pick up anybody's registration plates or anything like that. Could get ourselves in deep bother, you know, you've got to be careful with people's privacy. This is the place, Green Church Lane.
Oh my god.
Is it going a bit mad there?
Perfect building.
Perfect building.
Really?
Perfect building.
Perfect building for what? You just like the building?
Whatever happened here. Something obviously happened here.
It's going mad, isn't it? Just go and stand by the wall, Andy. Because you know the stone tape theory, I do believe you can get more energy from a stone wall. Did it stop now? Oh, it's still going. Do you know what? You know, in the movie, right, they show you them all in a church, don't they, asleep on a pew. Maybe this was the church. because it says Green Church Lane, so I'm guessing that this is still a church, or was a church.
Yeah.
But you remember in the film?
Yeah.
They're all sat on a bench with a rope, aren't they? And then they cut the rope and they all fall on the floor like they went for a sleep for safety. Maybe this is the church, if it's a good building.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a perfect building.
Ah, maybe that's why. Leadenhall Street. Oh, look over there, there's another tunnel. Fenchurch Buildings. What's over there? Fenchurch Buildings. Is that a tunnel? No. Alright, so we're going to take you down to the actual Whitechapel itself, and there's a drinking trough which the girls used to use, and there's also the 10 Bells pub is in this region, but there are one or two other pubs that they use besides. It wasn't just the 10 Bells. There's a few Victorian pubs that are still around that they used to use. But a lot of the passages give you a clue as to what was there before.
Yeah.
You know, not just here in London, but anywhere you go. You know, you read the name of the passage, it gives you an idea what was there before. So we're going to head on to, hopefully we're going the right way, because a lot of stuff's changed here. And then after that we'll try and find Mary Kelly's house, where that was.
How long have we gone now?
We've got about 2/3 left.
Well, when we get to 30 minutes, we'll
Oh, we've done 20 minutes.
Yeah, when we get to 30, we'll when we get to 30 minutes, we'll stop, and then we'll get to the 10 Bells.
Alright, yeah. Or do you want to stop after? Well, we've done 20, so it's up to you if you want to stop now and then.
Leave it at 20 at the
yeah,
moment,
and then we'll carry on.
Pick it up at the church.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll make the 10 Bells,
Yeah.
and then we'll round.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave here for the moment, but we'll be back in part 2.